Hey, what's up everybody? This is Royalo.
And Sashimi.
And that was Portia in the Kirby. We've got big old Axel with us here on the table. I hope we have enough room with him here. We got Stubby over here in the box and the flesh.
Snoozing.
So what are we unboxing today, guys? This one is from Ami, as always. Instead of monthly art, they do it with a manga, which is pretty funny. It's actually in English as well, which is cool. Oh, the Kirby is empty. That's why Axel's going.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna.
But what we are actually here for.
Will he fit?
Is the Mortal Mind Gurren Lagann. What is in the box? We will crack it open and let you see. Yourselves. Look at that art. I guess the box kind of gives it away, huh? Alright, so this is a box within a box. You only see this with the best stuff. A box to protect the box.
That's a lot of drills.
What is Gurren Lagann, if not a show about drills? Look at that box art. Good God, it's beautiful. Look at the gold lettering.
Very nice.
I have to be very, very careful with it. Alrighty. Let's scoot that over here. By the way, Ami, if you are watching, I definitely like the idea of the manga, but I do love the monthly art. I would very humbly request that you guys continue that because I like it. I like the seasonal artwork. So. Manga and artwork, if it's not asking too much. There we go. Whew. We have all this crazy technology coming out, and boxes are still difficult. Look at that. It looks like another box.
So many boxes.
It is. It's literally another box, but that is sweet. Check out. It's the power meter. That's perforated.
Where's the key?
I don't want to push it in though. Oh, that is actually going to open if I'm not careful. So, looks like we don't have any art around the edges. Just for some reference, look at everything involved. Now this isn't a model kit. This isn't a plastic model kit that you actually have to put together. That's just how many parts come with this. I think it has something like... It was a lot of drills. There's so much plastic. I'm not sure.
Good stuff.
Okay, the first thing, digging in the box. That is insane.
That's a big drill.
If you guys hear paper crunching, that's old Stubby here in the box next to us.
He's taking a nap.
We have a slightly less ridiculous drill. Those of you who've seen the show know that they get even bigger than that. So it looks like the glasses here got a little bit out of place, but they're fine.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they got bent. I was scared.
Okay, I'm not even sure what to take out first. Well, let's get to the figure. No point in doing the accessories beforehand. And... Whew. My goodness. Do you see the paint? The paint job on it.
It's very shiny.
Wait, 1 second.
Cool.
I think I can just pull this out. I'm being stupid. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Let's pull that out. But no. No. Look at that paint.
It's very clean.
You can't feel it, but this is not a light figure. This is actually die-cast metal. He weighs probably 3 pounds, I would say. We're gonna get into that skirt, that plastic skirt. I dare say this is probably one of the most high quality figures that I've ever had the pleasure of interacting with. I mean, just feeling it. Look at the, like this, these do not feel like hollow parts. The detail. Look at the segments in the armor. The seams are, I can't really identify any because they go in so well with the lines. Look at that. Okay. Should be pretty obvious that I'm very excited. We need to move on with the parts. Alright, so I'm thinking this is one of our jets. I should actually pull the instructions out from under the stuff here so we can identify our parts as we go along. Alright. So much Japanese. Yep, that is our jetpack that goes in the back. So we will... Looks like it goes into that slot right there, but it is covered. I'm actually going to need the instructions for this thing. Alright, so we'll review the parts real quick, and then I will put it together, and then we'll cut back in. That way you guys aren't here for like hours watching me play with this thing. So there was the jet. This looks like one of the hip armors. We've got a wide assortment of drills here. Might as well put that tape to good use and leave them on it for now. Man, this packaging is really high tier. Alright, slipping out the extra accessories here. Just a little bit of tape to get through. There's like layers of accessories.
So many drills.
Look at all those drills! I knew there was a lot, but I didn't remember that many. There's like 25 drills. I'm so nervous opening this though. Like, is it gonna... I'm gonna have to be very careful.
Hey.
Alright, so we have the wings that come off of the jetpack here. Oh wow, that was really smooth. So check out those clean lines. Look at the paint.
Yeah, that's lovely. Flawless.
It does have points of articulation. You can articulate the wings back and forth. That is beautiful. And I think you could actually put them on either way. So if you wanted the wings upward and the wings downward, I believe they actually changed them. And you have articulation here at the jets too. Whew. Oh my gosh, I feel like a kid again. I never had anything nearly this nice when I was a kid though. Alright. Here are the shields. These are the shoulder shields. They'll go up here. These are metal too. These are actually really weighty. These feel like they're a good 4 or 5 ounces. Maybe 2 or 3 actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's heavy.
No, they're like, if you feel it, it's cold. Like, it actually is, like, this is seriously metal. We've got one of those for each shoulder. We have his boomerang. If you remember from the show, this is actually the set that he throws. So this will be his weaponized one. I've got to find his other hand because I can't squeeze it into that hand. We have just an enormous amount of drills. This is all one piece of plastic. I'm gonna have a blast throwing all these drills on him. But don't worry, we won't force you guys to watch all of that. Looks like this one is the piece that comes off of the back. And I'm going to put those wings on more correctly because they don't look right going down. In the show, he had them going up. There we go. And that actually has a point of articulation right there. It's very easy getting those off and on. That's lovely. Usually with figures, that's a problem. Okay. The drills we will get to in a little bit. It's got to be like 20 of them. Scooting on to the next piece. My greatest enemy, tape. Leave that one in the back on so it has the hinge. There's the hands. Look at the segments. Look at the joints. I mean, look at the detail. Those are like crazy good. We've got 2 finger pointing ones. We have open hand for both sides. It comes with the closed fists on it that are sealed. These are the weapon ones that are actually open but gripped. Sorry for all the zooming in and out. We have multiple faces. So I'll have to figure out how to put the different faces on. We have, it has a pretty standard kind of ready to fight sort of expression. Then it also comes with a angry expression. And then the final one is pretty neutral. we have a little red piece that I'm trying to identify.
Looks like it goes like in the chest there.
Oh, you are correct. Good eye. Man, the weight of it is just so crazy. It's like surprising me every single time. Oh, there's already a piece on there, as you can see.
I guess it's a spare one?
Yeah, looks that way. Are they any different?
Doesn't look like it.
Hmm.
No, they look exactly the same.
Oh, no. This one actually has the little notch at the front. This one is a spike. So it's this is the drill configuration, I believe. And there is a little drill in there. And we also have the crests. There we go. Oh, it looks so good. That is actually the one that sits the drill right here. So enjoy them without the drills for now, because we're going to be cutting out here in a sec after we review everything else. And when we come back, he's going to be a drilly boy. Here is his beautiful base that I'm going to try not to touch because
It's so shiny.
it's so glossy. Like I really don't want to get fingerprints on that. Alright. Comes with a couple of metal stands for supporting him. These are quite heavy duty, but he's a heavy duty figure. Those actually metal rods. Looks like they just plant straight into the base. Yeah. Well, we will figure it out. We will be right back, you guys. We're going to go ahead and configure him for drill mode so you guys can see. And just give us a moment. Actually, before we get to the drills, I just realized once this guy has drills all over him, he's going to be a lot harder to pose. So let's cover his articulation, which there's a lot of. You guys are going to love this. Okay, we've got first articulation here at the wrists. His cuff is actually a point of articulation as well. It has a separation here for rotation. There is an incredible, the design for this, we've got rotation here at the bicep, but check this out. It actually has a double jointed, the elbows are double jointed. Look at that going. He's got an actual working tricep rotor there. That is really cool. It actually rotates up through here. You can see those are metal connectors too, so we are not talking about weak joints. We have rotation completely around the shoulder cuff. The reason I've got his arm up here is because I was playing with the drill. As you guys saw earlier, the head, it rotates here at the waist also. The hip armor moves to go along with the legs. So does the cod piece. And this piece actually goes around the back and it will adjust up and down as well. It's got its own hinge here. Now for the legs, he's got these metal ball joints in here as well. So for each leg, he's got quite a bit of range outward. He can pretty much do the splits. For rotation, there is rotation just under the hip. And we have, again, check this part out, it actually moves with the knee joint. And they actually painted the inside of it too, which is crazy. So this is a double jointed knee. Down here at the ankle, we have left and right movement to a degree. The ankle cuffs here do shift forward and back, but just a little bit, like just enough for the feet, because the feet actually go up and down. They open up completely. And he's got one here at the toes too. So check out that range of movement on the foot. So if you want to set him up,
Running pose.
like running pose or whatever, you've got all kinds of really cool posing you can do.
That's awesome.
Now, for the hands, oh, these shoulder pieces actually do come all the way up too for greater range of motion. And you can see the shoulder pins there, which are metal. So for the drills, the really big drills, you'll want to take the hands off, really easy. Nice, easy connectors to work with. And you can see the joint there. Now, if you want to use the bigger drills, switching the hands is very easy. You just simply pop it. Oh, that's the wrong hand. You just simply pop it back on and you're good to go. I say simply and then fail to do it. But you can just pop the hand right on. Now, if you want to use the drills, like our big boys here, the cuff actually has to come off, which you can just simply pull it right off. Very easy. It's connected via, there's a post in there and a grip. That's the same way the drill connects. So if you put that in, line it up, you now have drill access. So that is the big drill, and that is one weird thing. It does come out of there pretty easily, but all it is just a matter of popping it back in there, no biggie. The chest piece we discussed earlier, it's got this little notch in the front of it. If you don't want the sunglasses, then, or the shades, then that's what this other chest piece that Sasha identified is for. You just pop that off and put that one in there. If you do want the shades, which, why wouldn't you want the shades? Goes right in that little notch. And you now have the shades. Now, before we get to the drills, I want to show you guys just how cool this is. I just looked at it. So each one of these little circles, all over the figure, these are magnets, little neodymium magnets. The drills, check it out. How freaking cool is that?
That's
like,
brilliant.
I mean, and it's not a weak magnet, like you can get it off there, but look at that. It's friggin' awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna throw drills all over him, and we'll be back. Alright, you guys, look at all them spikes. Look at all the drills. It's hard to handle him now. So we're gonna go ahead and throw on his booty armor. If I can reach it. So the jetpack, once it's on, actually has, I'll do the booty armor in a second, actually has a really cool arm. As you can see, the shields move around quite a bit. We're gonna need to turn this arm down just that way. So we've got quite a bit of movement as far as the shields are concerned. You can put them in all sorts of orientations for your posing. Give him a nice little kind of kung fu pose. Or if you want your more warrior style pose, Like I said though, you are gonna want to, you can easily take the drills right off, which then just pop them wherever you want, and then boom. And I didn't notice this before, but the articulation of the neck is actually, he has articulation within his chest area and at the neck, so he actually has this kind of, you can give him a little bit of a dance move. So lots of articulation there. The jetpack, like I said, has an arm in the back when you do install it, so you can actually scoot it in and out to change its orientation. I don't know if you can see that in there, but you can scoot it in and out different angles and then straighten it out. It's so difficult handling him. These drills are not they're not dull in the slightest. They are very sharp. Definitely not one of them kids figures, unless your kid's really cool and won't break it. So we're just going to play with a couple of poses. We'll just cut in and out so you guys can see the different poses, and then we will be pretty much done. Alright, just to show you guys how good and well designed the stand is, check out this posing. So he is actually being held off the ground. So the way his stand works is actually really nice. Pop him off of here real quick. Oh, if I can. Looks like I cannot easily. So on the back, you actually see I took the butt armor off because it has this arm. You can see right here. There's a clip and a brace. Like, it's a little like high chair for him. And it clips right into the butt. And there is the tall rod here if you want to do the stand or the shorter poses, and then the off the ground poses, flying, and then there is the shorter rod. He actually has an incredible amount of stability even without it. You can stand him pretty much however you like, but he will stand very easily without much help from other things. So let's do some other poses to show that off. Just, it's perfect music for it. Look how huge he is.
So majestic. Where are you gonna put him?
I'm thinking he might go right here on the table forever.
Just don't lose any drills.
Sorry for my finger there, you guys. More posing. Here's his boomerang. Still no stand, so you can see the stability. And that's my hand again. I'm bad at this. Now for some silly posing. So this was actually meant to be more fun, to have him do some robo yoga, but this actually does a really good job of kind of showing how posable he is without a stand.
He's a beautiful ballerina.
He is a beautiful ballerina. I mean, look at that stability with the big jetpack on the back and everything. I don't know what this yoga pose is called, but I've seen it. I know I've seen it. Sometimes you just gotta help a friend out. It's okay, Well Tall. We'll go get you fixed up. But then the villain appears. Collab of the century here.
I'd buy it.
Alrighty, guys. There you have it. This has been the Mortal Mind Gurren Lagann. I believe he is actually still available on AmiAmi. I won't lie, he's about as expensive as he looks. I think I can't remember exactly how much because I pre-ordered this guy years ago. He's been delayed quite a while and finally got to us. I don't want to think about how expensive it probably was. But I did have to forego quite a few unboxings to make sure that I could get this one to happen. But there you have it. The Mortal Mind Gurren Lagann, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. So, hope you liked the video, guys. We appreciate you joining us for this unboxing. We will see you on the next one. As always, likes, subs, all that stuff is up to you. What we do ask for around here, though, is if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google your local animal rescue and adoption options. If you can't bring one home, there's other ways you can help out those animals in need.
You can also go volunteer and still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, blankets, clothes, sheets, office supplies, all kinds of stuff. Google your local shelters, see what they need. Probably got something they could use.
Yep, so if you got love to give, love to show, there's plenty of ways to give it, plenty of ways to show it. And unfortunately, there's plenty of animals out there who could use that love. So speaking of love, we love you guys, and we will see you on the next one. Remember, buy your fun, not your fam. Adopt, don't shop. Take it easy.